welcome viewers to another Bezlonir vlog. I am going to try to start doing these once a week, I think, just to let you know kind of what's going on with my channel, and just to talk at a camera, I guess. So what I've been up to lately, I've been working on trying to I guess teach myself to do some animation, and so if you stick around at the end of this video, I'll add a clip in of some pretty bad animation that I did. I really didn't want to upload it as its own thing, but since I put it as a bonus at the end of this video, then I guess not too many people will watch it. Probably, so then that won't be quite as bad. And it's fully with the understanding that it's really like a prototype. I drew it with a trackball, and which is kind of like trying to animate with a trackball is kind of like going hiking with a cat. So, yeah, it's not working out too awesome. But so I'm trying to do some stuff like that so I can, but probably gonna be waiting on until I get one of those little, pad things that you can draw on as a direct interface with your paint programs and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. So, but I just bought like a big new screen and a game capture card and some stuff like that. So I don't think that's gonna happen too soon, but I may try to get that because I did want to do some things. So if I'm able to get that and maybe start learning Flash, you might see some more animation on my channel. Probably not a whole lot because it's pretty time consuming to do. It's a lot easier and faster to do a Let's Play because all you have to do is turn on a recording program and fire up a game, which is why there's a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube probably, and I don't think there's quite as many animation channels. So other things that I've been working on, this energy drink, which is very necessary. Oh man, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I'm like the worst YouTuber. No, you're not. Don't beat yourself up, buddy. Don't think about you. What are you doing? You're saying bad things about yourself. Come on, perk up, buddy. Okay. So I've been, a lot of the things I've been working on last bit are just like boring stuff. I'm trying to nail down some branding for my channel and stuff, and like pull my head out of my butt and think about some promotion stuff. I don't know. Just, yeah, because I'm already doing what I'm doing, so I don't know. But it, hopefully over the course of the next few months, I'll be making my channel a little spiffier. So won't that be cool? I'm in the process of working on leveling the character in World of Warcraft that I'm going to do. Because I didn't forget about the tanking thing. That video has like 4 views, and I think 2 of them are mine. So most people probably aren't aware of the fact that I'm intending to make a World of Warcraft video series where I just tank my way up entirely in pugs through levels. And yeah, the idea there is pretty much for zany frustration. I'm sure lots of bad parties, some good parties. Considering whether or not I may or may not be very drunk for all of it, and I may well be very drunk for all of it. But it's one of those things I just wanted to do because, hey, let's see what happens. A lot of people who do World of Warcraft videos, and because there are a handful of, maybe a little bit more than a handful now, like Let's Play World of Warcraft videos where people go up to max level. It usually involves a lot of video editing, just like rote questing, just spamming quests, and like, God, there's that rock star. That's a good idea, to drink stuff that's gonna make you gassy while you're recording. But yeah, they usually avoid going into pugs, and very few of them I've seen do like, yeah, grouping stuff, which is kind of a lost art. But I understand why, because it's giving up creative control of your content, because you don't know what other people are going to do. It's sort of like that whole warning that you get with every online game, like content may vary due to online whatever. You know, basically people might be an asshole. You could go and play World of Care Bears, which should be like the nicest, touchiest, feeliest game in the world, and then you get online and the first guy there is like, "Hey, lick my clitter butthole-itis and stick your hand down my eye hole till it comes out my poo hole, and then tickle my taint." It's like, you know, you're like, that could be your like 6-year-old on there, and he's like, "Daddy, what's a taint?" You know. But I think, well, I don't think I will be, because can't think of any way to do it per se. That I don't think I'll be on like Vent or anything with these people, because they'll just be random people. I can't remember if WoW still has an audio option. Okay, this is bad. I'm like brainstorming on a vlog, so that's probably not good. So, something else that I thought I wanted maybe to talk about is I've got my notes and stuff, so I'm not totally disorganized. I mentioned this in a Let's Play, but it's probably better for me to mention it in a vlog, because this is more like where people expect, like, channel-related stuff. Projects that I'm thinking about doing in the future, perhaps after the Sacred 2 LP, which would probably take to the end of Silver, and I'm not sure if we'll go through further at the moment. I mean, if I stop at the end of Silver, I'll probably come back later and continue it and do some more difficulties, but I might want to move to a different game first before I start doing that. So other ones that I was considering is Path of Exile, strongly considering that. Don't know much about the story, but the gameplay is very interesting, and the leveling system is pretty kooky. It looks like Final Fantasy X, kind of, but at the same time, it's definitely something to look at, so I think it could be neat. Another thing that I could do, probably not going to do this immediately, but Silver and Gold difficulty in my Sacred LP, I could go back to that. Another game I was thinking of is Divinity 2, which is an interesting game. It's kind of it's been described as a hybrid of like Oblivion and a Diablo style game. It's much more story focused than the games that I've been LPing lately, which couldn't really be story focused, because the story is actually hard to make sense of. I don't know, those are German games, so I don't know if the story made sense before it was translated, but who can say, because at this point that's what we have to look at. So other ones, I think, as I said, as it is kind of like, not literally, but it's sort of Oblivion like. So I was considering down in the future, this might actually take so long to get around to, it might be towards the beginning of next year, but I could do Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. I think that would be a lot of fun. The main reason I haven't done anything like that so far is I haven't played those games a whole lot. God, that's terrible. And they're really popular games, and there's a lot of LPs already, and every one of them, like, those people are way more knowledgeable than me about those games, so I feel like I would have to play it for like 500 hours before I could even deign to do. But I might do, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of people, as they sometimes do on some of my D&D videos, going, "You're a noob, you don't know what you're doing," and it's like, yeah, I kinda am, but at least I'm trying to be an entertaining noob, and you're just being a troll, and you're only entertaining yourself, so, you know. That's what a troll does, right? So I did just get a Elgato game capture card, so now I can record PS3 stuff, and that would be the explanation for how I just released a video showing 3 different characters in Sacred 2 for the PS3. Most of that information would still be relevant for the PC, but those characters happen to be on the PS3 because in my free time I've been spending a lot more time playing the game on the PS3 than on the PC. So I guess that's about all I have to talk about. This is like an insanely long video now, but I will stop talking, and at this point this bad animation that I made will play, and I guess you can enjoy that if you are watching, which you're probably not. Either way, thanks for watching all the time, any time that you watch, any minute that you watch. I appreciate that. And I will see you another time, viewers.
It was just like bam bam, you know, knob turn, door open, nobody there. Fucking nobody there. And nothing there. Like, it wasn't like, ooh, I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost! I've come back to tell you that you left your food in the microwave. And if you don't get it out, it's gonna be really gross. And it's never gonna taste the same the second time you microwaved it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get your food out of the microwave. I've gotta go back to the underworld now. I just came to tell you about getting your food out of the microwave. Go! Go!